Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to Skyman TV. William Samoei Ruto reshuffled his cabinet finally. And it is this reshuffle I want us to look and maybe make some observations here and there. If you're here for the first time, subscribe to our channel. And for our viewers, kindly like this video. And let me start by asking you a simple question. Why do you think William Samoei Ruto announced the reshuffle of his cabinet at night when the 9 p.m. primetime news were already going on, when a number of people were dead asleep? Why do you think he announced this reshuffle at that time? In politics, time and the venue of an event are as important as the message. So the reason why he announced the reshuffle at night is because he did not want the mainstream media to make it the headline for today. And if you look at all the dailies today, only The Nation has managed to capture this as its headline. There's no mention even in some of the others. So he did not want it announced. And the reason why he did not want it announced to be the headline is because it is just a change of musical chairs. It is because whatever he was doing doesn't inspire. He didn't want much criticism from the members of the public. And indeed, this is one of an event that is likely to escape the eyes of many Kenyans. Sijui wewe unaonaje, lakini kwa maoni yangu hiyo ndio sababu ilimfanya William Samoei Ruto kutangaza mabadiliko ya baraza la mawaziri wakati ambapo watu walikuwa wamelala. But what can we say about this reshuffle? What was it meant for? Because any activity, any move by a political leader or a politician is meant to achieve certain objectives. So what was meant to be achieved by this reshuffle? The first thing in my view is that this was a reshuffle that was meant to tame and contain Moses Kuria. You know, Moses Kuria was removed from the lucrative trade and investment dockets. And you remember, Moses Kuria had been going around the country akitangaza the aggregation projects, the value addition, whatever. And if you look at him very keenly, he was concentrating on Azimio strongholds. So to contain him, the cabinet had to be reshuffled. Again, you also know that there seemed to have been bad blood between Gachagua and Moses Kuria. Kwa hivyo hili jambo ambalo kulingana na maoni ya William Samoei Ruto, ukiangalia vizuri sana utaona that this could also be a warning to Moses Kuria that we can actually drop you. Tunaweza kutupa bali na ukasahaulika. Na if you have been following Moses Kuria, utaona kwamba hata alikuwa akiwauliza Wakikuyu wamtetee. There's a video that was circulating online. In fact, it was viral. It was also full of vulgar language, asking the Kikuyus to defend him, and that anybody who inserts his figure on that part, the bottom part, ati watu wajitokeze wajaribu kuhakikisha kwamba hata igizwa kidole kuko. It was very disgusting, ladies and gentlemen. And it is expected of Moses Kuria because you cannot expect something else. So it was a strong message to Moses Kuria. The other thing is that this reshuffle was meant to reward Musalia Mudavadi. Musalia Mudavadi was given the foreign affairs dockets. The Prime Cabinet Secretary was added a responsibility. Foreign affairs dockets is also one that is very, very colorful, if you ask me, because this is one of the areas ambapo utapata mtu anaongea na hata marais kutoka mataifa ya Bali, mataifa ya ughaibuni kama vile Marekani, Uholanzi, Ujerumani na kuendelea. Lakini unapoangalia utaona ya kwamba he is making Musalia Mudavadi more powerful. And then the question that begs the answers is he preparing him for a bigger role? Because Rigathi Gachagua should be very careful, because I think this was also meant to pass a coded message to Rigathi Gachagua that Musalia Mudavadi is competent. Musalia Mudavadi can be the face of Kenya. Musalia Mudavadi can market the Kenya abroad. Musalia Mudavadi, when he talks, you have to listen, because you find Musalia Mudavadi kile ambacho sasa atakuwa, although we know that Musalia has networks, international networks, by the fact that he was Minister for Finance during Moi's time, the fact that he was also the Vice President, though the shortest alive president, I think just 1 month. Now, there was also the time he was the Deputy Prime Minister wakiwa na Uhuru. Kwa hivyo kile ambacho tunaweza kusema hapa ni kwamba he want to increase the network and gain the international image, because you see, when you look at Musalia Mudavadi, most of the time he needs to concentrate on issues also pertaining the world, because most of his politics are local. So this one is a coded message to Rigathi Gachagua. Can Musalia Mudavadi be used as the running mate? Is Musalia Mudavadi the person who will vie for the presidency through UDA with William Samoei Ruto's ticket? Because I also understand there's an agreement between Ruto and Mudavadi, and that is why Mudavadi agreed with Wetangula to support him. The other reason why this reshuffle was done is that it was meant to aid the supremacy battles between the Kikuyus and the Kalenjins. You remember, that's why Alice Wahome was moved from her docket to that of land. And it is not a demotion, by the way. The fact that she moved from the water to that of land, and land is also very lucrative. A lot of money changes had here. Na kuna mambo mengi ambayo yanaendelea hapa, na and I think you also know that he was also given other responsibilities. But the objective here was to aid the supremacy battles, to save the face. Unajua, wakati ambapo the PS and the CS as at loggerheads, wakati ambapo tunaona wana toleana meno, ni jambo ambalo si nzuri kwa serikali ya William Samoei Ruto. So this one had to be contained, because you saw what was happening in the Ministry of Water between Alice Wahome and Rono. Again, it was also meant to reward Rebecca Miano. Rebecca Miano was given the trade and investment docket. This one happened because Moses Kuria had turned out to be an embarrassment. Remember what Tai said, the counterpart of Moses Kuria, when she came to visit Kenya. She refused to meet Moses Kuria. Again, you remember when William Samoei Ruto was going outside the country, he was going with Muhammad, and Muhammad was introduced at the CS threat. So the government, William Samoei Ruto, had completely lost faith with Moses Kuria. And Rebecca Miano, by the fact that she's an experienced lady, actually is somebody who is expected to maybe change this shame, this kind of situation whereby the country trade and investments anaonekana kama mtu ambaye ni mtu ambaye anafaa kupewa heshima zake, because you see these are the people who will be global trotting. Kwa sababu unapoangalia Moses Kuria, the fact that he was given the docket of public service and performance and delivery, it means this man will be contained locally, because it's also yet to be removed from the international media. That's why I'm saying, or international community. That's why I'm saying ilikuwa ni kukata pembe za Moses Kuria, ili the man can focus on things that matters in Kenya and maybe stop the shame. So Rebecca Miano was to be rewarded. Again, the reshuffle was a way of paying debts to friends, people who have been royal, like Isaac Mwaura who becomes the government spokesman. Hii ni kazi nzuri. Unajua Isaac Mwaura was actually to be in the cabinet, but because of so many reasons he could not be. And again, unajua wakati tena waliteuliwa, koti ikabatilisha ikasema these guys should not be given any work. So Isaac Mwaura has been rotting there, amekuwa pale hana kazi yoyote, and he stood with William Samoei Ruto. So William Samoei Ruto, somehow he was rewarding loyalty and friends. And it also happened even in the appointment of ambassadors and high commissioners. If you follow this, you realize that. Again, when you look at Aisha Jumwa and Moses Kuria, ukiangalia utaona kwamba for sure they have been demoted. When you look at it, Aisha Jumwa competence raises many questions, na ndio sababu ukaona ile kazi ambayo amepewa sio kazi ambayo tunaweza kusema ni kazi ina maana, ni kazi ambayo it doesn't require much. But it is this issue of Alfred Mutua, whereby he was given tourism, and when you look at this one, it is not lucrative. The message here is that William Samoei Ruto doesn't have much hope with the Kaba votes. That's the message. Whatever I go, you look at it. Because you see, this guy, Mutua, is one person who stood with William Samoei Ruto, is one person who has been very loyal. But you see, the fact that he was demoted, because sasa nabua wewe utakuwa tu ukikaa tu hapa, acha hii mambo mengine ya kuzurura mataifa ya bali. The fact that the influential docket was snatched from him and given to a very important person, as I have said, shows that William Samoei Ruto doesn't expect many votes from the Kaba nation. All in all, when you look at this reshuffle, I've said it is not inspiring. It's just a change of musical chairs. Ni kawaida tu, and it is not expected to achieve much. Kumbuka ya kwamba watu wanalamika about the high cost of living. We are expecting a lot of, by the way, Kenyans were expecting some of these people to be dropped, because when you look at it, nobody was dropped, just moving one person to another place. So same monkey, same forest. It's not even different monkeys, same forest. It is same monkeys, same forest. I don't know what you think. I don't know where you're watching this video from, but please let me know where you're watching the video from, and also let me know what you think about this reshuffle. Do you think it achieved the objectives? Is this what Kenyans are expecting? Do you think it is going to achieve much? Also like this video, and you can also share this video. Have a blessed Thursday. Bye-bye.